Welcome back to Havana Media. My name is Celestine Wendia. I'll be your host for today. And we will be talking about how President William Ruto hosted Mount Kenya artists at State House. Now, if we remember correctly, a few days ago, Ruto and Kindiki had also hosted them at his residence in Karen. And Rigathi Gachagua came forward and said that the artists were bribed. And we all remember how that went down because the two of them started throwing words at each other. And also on another take, I've seen a few people on social media arguing that President William Ruto and Ruto and Kindiki are using the artists from Mount Kenya region to get favor from that part. Now, we all know that Rigathi Gachagua has a lot of support from the Mount Kenya region. And now it feels like President William Ruto and Deputy President are trying to make up for that by using artists to gather favor from there. Tell me what you think about this in the comments below, or drop your different opinion about this in the comments below. Now, during the meeting, President William Ruto went ahead and gave his speech and said that he has caused a lot of development in Kenya, arguing that the economy has shifted from being number 8 to number 6 as the largest economy in Africa. He argued that he has bettered it from the previous era that we had. Do you agree with this statement? Or does it feel like one of those episodes where you hear that change was made, but you don't exactly see the change? Tell me what you think about this whole scenario in the comments below.
I can account for every day of the 1000 days. Nini imefanyika hii nchi? Kwanza nimefika hapa na nyinyi mnajua. Baada ya COVID mambo ilienda segemnege, ile inasemekana. Matatizo, dola ikapanda, kitu inaitwa inflation ilikuwa imefika pale 9.6% in 2022. Dola ndio ile ilikuwa imesukuma mpaka 167, 165. Pesa ya kigeni ile inaitwa foreign exchange ilikuwa imeteremka chini mpaka 2.5 months of import cover. I had to make very difficult decisions to stop Kenya from defaulting on its foreign obligations. IMF imetangaza, sio William Ruto, IMF imetangaza ya kwamba Kenya has moved from being number 8 largest economy in Africa, it has moved to number 6. Just in 2 years, we have overtaken Angola, and we have overtaken Ethiopia. Housing is going to change this country. Housing is going to change this country. Na mutakuja kuniamini. Ukiona ile kazi inaendelea saa hii hapa Nairobi. Hapa Nairobi tunajenga nyumba 60,000. Kenya mzima saa hizi tumefikisha manyumba 150,000.
And now, on another episode of Kikuyu Artists, we also have Samuel Mushoki, who is known as Samido, and he is facing arrest after skipping his duty for more than 10 days. Apparently, he was on leave and then he decided to skip work without giving out a statement, or his whereabouts are still apparently unknown right now. But a clip has been shared on social media of him playing music in the USA. The Antistalk officer is being accused for skipping out on duty from Gilgil since May this year. The NPS, that is the National Police Service, went ahead and said for an officer to go on leave and then skip out on duty for 10 days, that warrants arrest until he has an excuse or a reason as to why he skipped out duty for those many days. But him sharing clips of him playing music in the United States of America, do you think it is going to help his case? I feel like a lot of times the Kenyan government tries to make an example out of that one person. And we all remember he also had an altercation on social media after he said one term. Maybe the police has decided to use him as an example because he is also famous, don't forget that part, and he happened to skip duty, and there are rules and regulations put in place to indicate for how long one can be out of duty after leave, and those days have more than surpassed. What do you think is going to happen to him? Will he be arrested and charged for skipping out on duty? The steps that the NPS have taken so far is suspending his salary. Tell me what you think about this whole ordeal in the comments below. I have been your host, Celestine Wendia. Thank you so much for tuning into Havana Media, and subscribe for more updates on Kenyan politics.